So again, just to reiterate for people who are just coming in, hey Spooky, where do you join us from? Thank you so much for joining the community. We are doing character creation for a game that we're going to start, a kind of choose your own game, a choose your own adventure game that we're going to start next week. Okay, are we ready? Yeah, you can just play by answering. Yeah, so that officially kicks off next week. This week we are going to make your character. So let me kind of stop talking and let me show you guys how we're gonna do this. Hey Ray, how's it going? Alrighty, so for those of you who are completely new to D&D, we're going to use D&D Beyond for character creation because it just makes it really, really easy and we can kind of fill out one together. For those of you who've done this a million times, you'll be familiar with everything. We are going to have relatively limited choices because, for example, I can't give you every race to choose from because we'll be here voting a billion times. And some classes are just going to be more difficult to play in this setting. So for example, there's no warlock because I don't want to have to play, role playing the character with you guys, and then a patron's just going to get a bit too messy. So if anyone has any questions or anything along the way, just totally let me know. Spooky's from KY. KY. Is that's somewhere in America? It's not Kansas. Kentucky? KY? Hey Ham, you're here, amazing. Kentucky, I got it. Hey, thank you for the drink. I have a couple of drinks. I will finish my coffee first. Yeah, well, I kind of just figured that this time zone might be just a little bit good to be able to capture people on the other side of the world rather than when I usually stream, which is when you're all sleeping. Okay, so we're going to create a standard character. We need some music. How's this? Okay, there was this epic legendary battle music orchestral rock mix. This might be pretty loud. I'll turn it down when it starts. Feeling pumped? Okay. I don't want it to be too loud. What's that like? Let's go. You're pumped now? Okay, if the music is too loud still, please let me know. Yeah, he busted his foot. Okay, so for those of you who haven't used D&D Beyond before, it's pretty straightforward, but I'll talk you through it. A lot of this isn't going to be relevant for us because we're just creating a basic character. We really don't need any kind of homebrew or special content. When we figured out the race and everything of our character, we can choose their gender and their name at the end here. We don't really care about dice rolling. None of this matters. We don't have time to multi-class. We don't need encumbrance. We can ignore our, and I'm going to make this, we can ignore our coin weight. And I'm going to make this public. So once we've done it, I'll post a link. You'll be able to trigger it for next week and at any time refer back to the character that we've created. Look at your stats, look at your HP, kind of decide what it is you might want to do next. So we can ignore all of those. Your body is ready. No, the name will be something that you decide. So again, we'll vote. Yeah, we'll play it by ear on how things like name. Okay, so in terms of race, our first decision, in terms of race, we are going generic races for this. So if you had plans of being a centaur, not this first one. Not this first one. All right, so here are our choices. Okay, Vote 1 if you want to be a human. We are going to be a variant human for the sake of character building. Vote 2 if you want to play a dwarf. Vote 3 if you want to play an elf. Vote 4 if you want to be a halfling. And vote 5 if you want to be a tiefling. Now, for those of you who don't know much about these races, we can go through them super quick. So our dwarf, let's go a hill dwarf. And so you can see, let's do that. All right, so our hill dwarfs are bold and hardy. Dwarves are known as skilled warriors, miners, and workers of stone and metal. As a hill dwarf, you have keen senses, deep intuition, and remarkable resilience. Gold dwarves of Faerun, which is where we're going to be basing the story, even though the location itself is going to be homebrewed. In their mighty southern kingdom are hill dwarves, as are the exiled Neda and the debased Claire of Kryn in the Dragonlance setting. So we're not going to go into any kind of great detail about the kingdom that you come from for the sake of this campaign. We just need to know if this is what you want to be. All right, what's next on our list to have a quick look at? The elf. Again, let's look at the wood elf. Elves are magical people of otherworldly grace, living in the world but not entirely part of it. As a wood elf, you have keen senses and intuition, and your fleet feet carry you quickly and stealthily through your native forests. You get some pretty cool traits with the elf, dark vision, fey ancestry. You don't sleep, you only go into trances that you only need for 4 hours, which is pretty cool. And the dynamic of this, whereas when you're usually playing with a party and you take your 4-hour trance and everyone else has to get their 8-hour long rest, this would actually serve you pretty well when you're solo playing. You might get to do that a little bit differently if you go with that. Our halfling, the stout halfling's fun. They're your hobbits. They're our little hobbit-esque creatures. Small, lucky, hardy people, hardier than average, with some resistance to poison. They do have the lucky feat, which is really cool. When you roll a 1 on a d20 for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can re-roll the die and must use the new one. It's a pretty cool little feature of the halfling. What else? What else? We've got our human friends. Variant human. They're your most generic. They're very adaptable. I guess you have a lot more flexibility in this world as well. It'll probably be the most popular race. Your variant humans will be the race that you come across the most. So when you're interacting with people, that is something that you could take into consideration and maybe have advantage with. What a variant human allows you to do is to increase more of your ability scores and have 2 feats. And what's the last one? Tiefling. That looks like it's gonna win. A last second to get a vote in if you want to, while we explore what this tiefling is that everybody seems to want to be. Amazing. So your tiefling is when someone from the infernal plane has sex. Basically with a human, you're a hybrid. So to be greeted with stares and whispers, to suffer violence and insult on the street, to see mistrust and fear in every eye, this is the lot of the tiefling. So the tiefling, because of their bloodlines, their infernal bloodline, are one of the most ostracized races. And so when you think about the natural dynamic that you're going to have with a lot of characters, you come in as this horned creature. What's that going to do? How is someone going to revere you for the first time? Especially a place that maybe isn't used to seeing a lot of different races. What kind of interactions is that going to create you to have? They have resistance to fire damage, which is pretty cool. They have dark vision, and I guess you come with a couple of cantrips. So I'm going to finish the poll now, because I feel like we've had a good chat. Let's catch up on chat. Tiefling! We are going to be a tiefling! With 4 votes. Tiefling. Like I said, so you have dark vision, you can see up to 60 feet in dim light. You have resistance to fire damage, that means you halve all fire damage that comes at you, and you have an infernal legacy, which means you automatically know the, oh my god, I hate pronouncing this word, Temetet? This cantrip, Thaumaturgy, and because we will be playing at 3rd level, you will have the Hellish Rebuke spell, which is going to be a great option for you guys when it comes to choosing how you want to interact in battle. Done. First one done. Let's go. Hey, Stupid Nasty. Hey, how's it going? You want to be a I didn't pick Dragonborn. That would have probably been a good race to choose too. But here we are. Here we are with our Tiefling. Okay. So this is who we are. Let me just catch up on you beautiful people in chat. Just put 1-5. Ham's just gonna be like violence all the time. Violence all the time. So there you go. Amazing. Next, we're gonna choose our class. So again, we have we have 5 classes that we could possibly choose from. We have a mixture of different fighter-based and magic-based classes. Obviously, some would just require too much detail in this scenario for us. So like I said, Warlock just wouldn't suit, because having to also play a patron and then have to go and decide on a patron, we just can't do that collectively. There's just too many options. So what you have to choose from is Paladin. No, there's no Paladin. Big Booba Paladin. No. No Paladin. I didn't want to have to go into details about what oath you made and why you made it and who you were in service of. So you'll see that the ones that we have to choose from don't require you to then choose like a cleric, a god, a paladin, someone to be in service to, a warlock, a patron to a patron to be in service of, and I couldn't put more than 5. I just couldn't put more than 5. So this is the mix for this particular campaign. So you can see, for those who just want to go in and smash things, we've got our barbarian. For those who want to be more attuned to nature and that kind of magic, we have druid. Those who want to like smash shit up with like swords and all that kind of stuff. I've never really played a fighter, to be honest. So we have the fighter option. If you want to be a sneaky, stabby, stealthy rogue, venturing as a lone wolf by yourself, we have the rogue option. And then if you want to be all about that magic, baby, I had to choose between a sorceress and a wizard. And I think wizard probably gives you the most unique experience. And you can probably I like the idea of being able to hoard more magical items and spells and really utilize your spell book. So, that's what I like books. You throw fireballs at people. You want to burn the world? Oh God, you guys are just doing magic just to watch the world burn. I can't control the monster any longer that's inside. I knew that was coming. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna finish this poll. Wizard. We're a wizard. Okay, we're squishy. We're squishy. So for those of you who don't know, wizards are, your hit die is a D6. So we're squishy, right? So we're gonna take that into account. May need some mage armor, huh? Might need shield, yeah. All right, we are a wizard. Just so you know, when the music pop up like it did It's louder than you. Oh, that's fine. That's a loud one. I usually stop to enjoy it. You're not going to burn the world if you get taken out in one hit because of your low constitution. Facts. Facts. Oh my god. Okay, so here we are with our wizard, okay? As you can see, at level 1 you have 6 hit points. You're fucking squishy, okay? We are gonna play at level 3. 14 hit points. You know what? We can turn invisible, right? At this level, I don't know. At this level, I don't know. What I'm gonna do for you all, because it is just you, is that I'm gonna go to manage your HP, right? The total possible HP is 18. Oh my god, you squishy motherfuckers. I'm gonna give you the full 18. Intelligence 21, please. Oh wow, wow, you guys. Wow. So here, as you can see, I don't know if you want to stack a lot on your Constitution modifier when we get there, but that might be what you want to do. So you get 1d6 worth of hit points, so that's your total health per level, right? And then you get to add your Constitution modifier. Okay. This is your character. You want to hurl suns at people? Oh my god. So, proficiency. Your weapons are going to be daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, and light crossbows. Hold on, let me get rid of this. Saving throws are intelligence and wisdom. And then we get 2 skills here. All right. What do you want you to be proficient in? What do you want to be proficient in? So being proficient in Arcana will allow you to, you obviously have it being a wizard, you have a natural affinity for magic and the arcane arts. So choosing Arcana will allow you to gather a lot more information about magics. History, you'll be able to recall upon knowledge of the past, things that you've remembered in books. Books, baby! You'll also have, just good memory of things that you might have just happened and you might have difficulty naturally recalling. Insight. So insight is your ability to read people, to discern if they are telling the truth, to discern true intentions, to be able to dig a little bit deeper behind expressions and body language and that kind of stuff to kind of reveal deeper meanings behind things. Investigation, obviously looking around, trying to uncover secrets, trying to discern information. You can investigate objects, bodies, locations to try and gather more information so you can make better decisions. Medicine is all about, obviously it's pretty easy, medicine, health. So you're hurting people, helping people, not hurting people, helping people who are hurt, helping yourself if you're hurt, being able to stabilize wounds so that they can be addressed later, being able to stabilize people who are dying, that kind of thing. And religion, same as history, it's being able to recall information about various religions, sacred objects, belief systems, and that kind of thing. We're obviously taking the top 2. It looks like it looks pretty obvious here. So Nymph, I kind of thought of changing my character for your campaign to an Eldarin monk Psi fighter. Then I thought of changing it to a way of the sunset. I don't have that much. Hold on. I've never played a monk. monk myself. It was actually one that I was thinking about exploring. So I can't give you too much advice about a monk. But that sounds, I would love to have a monk in my campaign. More fire. Sounds crazy. I hope I get to play with you when you use it. You guys just want to make a chaotic evil character. No evil! Like I said, our alignment's just going to be neutral, so you can be chaotic evil, maybe, in your decision-making process. All right, so we're finishing the poll. It's pretty clear. We're going Arcana and History. Brilliant. Arcane Tradition. There's too many to choose from. Does anybody have a preference? I'll talk you through what they are. Okay. Can you see that? You can't see the drop downs. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, I didn't realize you guys couldn't see my drop downs. Okay, I'm gonna put some options in chat then. Yeah? Let me put some options in chat. You want to hurl fireballs? Cool. That is conjuration, isn't it? I'll explain what these are. Nah, no one wants to do that one. It's boring. All right, poll time. Okay, so these are the different schools you can have come from as a wizard that we're going to be doing today. Sorry if it's not there. If you want to watch the world burn, you would choose... Ooh, you would choose Conjuration. And if I lose myself, which one is fire? Okay, so necromancy's pretty self-explanatory. Necromancy is being able to wield the power of life and death, all right? Wield the power of life and death. Pretty straightforward. What do we have next? Conjuration. So think about conjuring things, making things appear, right? Dealing with creating objects and creatures or making things disappear. So finding familiars, generating poison spray, that kind of thing. What do we have next? Abjuration. So this is protection and shielding, okay? So magical effects within the School of Abjuration are primarily designed for healing, protecting, shielding. Not bad if you're squishy, just saying. What do we got? Illusion. Illusion's fun. All right. Manipulating people's senses, right? Making them, fucking with their hearing and their vision and creating illusions of things that they can see or smell or hear, or think about like, or yourself, disguising yourself. Invisibility ham, that would be an illusion as well. And last but not least, enchantment. So fucking with people's minds. Yeah, being able to affect and manipulate mental states. So sending people to sleep, holding people so they're unable to move. Shit like that. Yeah? Oh crap, we got a tie between conjuration and abjuration. Wait, fireballs is evocation, isn't it? Fireballs is evocation. All right, let me do this. Let me do this. Conjuration, abjuration, and Okay. We're narrowing it down now because we had a tie and we're putting in another one. So, okay, evocation. It's a Kamehameha, whatever it is. All right, you unleash raw magical energy. Think fire, think ice. Fireball, obviously. I'm so sorry I didn't put that in. Look at you all. Look at you all like, Nymph, you forgot the one that we wanted. All right, I'm sorry. Evocation it is. Big fire, big fire. Can't use fireball level 3, but you will get burning hands, I'm pretty sure. All right, amazing. Sorry, everybody. I was like, oh yeah, that's conjuring fire, right? And then I was saying it out loud and describing it. I'm like, wait, no, there's no fireball there. All right, so we're not gonna vote on these. All right, I did drop the ball. I'm just gonna give you guys the fire one, like the most. So this is obviously evocation. We're just gonna go evocation spells for our cantrips. We can have 3 cantrips, right? If anybody has like strong opinions, pop them in chat, right? But I'm pretty sure Ham is gonna want to be able to cast a firebolt. Fire and fire and more fire. Yep. Okay, so we're definitely choosing firebolt. That's for Ham. Now, do you want to be able to also shoot ice? Would you like Ray of Frost? A frigid beam of blue-white light streaks towards a creature within range. So you want to be able to do cold damage. It'll be a song of fire and ice. So should we get you Ray of Frost? Yeah. Let's do it. So you got a fire cantrip. You got a cold ice cantrip. And then you get a third cantrip. Now you might not want this to be a spell. Do you want to be able to cast a minor illusion? Create a sound, an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. You can create a sound. It can be a whisper to a scream. You can create an object no bigger than a 5-foot cube. Is that something you maybe want to do? Message. Do you want to be able to telepathically speak to people? Mage hand. Do you want to be able to conjure a spectral floating hand that can do things for you up to 30 feet away from you? So you can get it to open a door. Yeah? Pick up something and bring it to you. Friends from the School of Enchantment, if you want to do something a little bit differently. Do you want to be able to influence somebody's mood? So that if they're perhaps not being friendly towards you, you can cast a cheeky little spell on them. So you have advantage on your charisma. And you can get more information out of people. You do, you've already got thaumaturgy. Yeah, so you might not want minor illusion. Mage hand would be useful for thieving purposes. Friends, we're a tiefling. All right, let's do, with what's in chat, let's do a little poll on the ones that are, all right. So friends, mage hand, or one for ham. One more fire. Control flame. Create bonfire. There you go. You can create a bonfire of flames. That's your other fire-based one. Is there anything else? I'm going to give you guys the option of Shocking Grasp too, because it's really, really good. Not to influence anybody, because Friends and Mage Hand are also really, really good. But Shocking Grasp is a touch-based spell to electrocute somebody. Maybe Ham will like that one. So lightning springs from your hands to deliver a shock to a creature that you try to touch. You can make a melee spell attack against the target. You have advantage if it's wearing any armor made of metal. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 of lightning damage and can't take reactions until the start of its next turn. We do have an ad coming up in a minute. I'm so sorry. They can get hostile. Yeah, they know that you've done it to them. Yep. It can turn a non-hostile creature hostile. But again, it's the nuance of the story. Someone may be annoyed, but isn't necessarily going to try and like fuck you up. All right, we'll leave the 15 more seconds, and then I think it's going to an ad. So you got 15 more seconds to vote, and then we'll take a little break for a couple minutes while some ads run. If you're a subby, thank you for being here. You'll still be here. You'll still be around to chat. I thought more fire friends would be good for sure. All right, I think that's our poll done. We're gonna go friends. I think that's a good choice. All right. We only got 3 spells. While we're in ads, I'll talk to my subbies and we'll figure out what we want to choose from. All right. So, beautiful people. Obviously can't put all of the spells in, but I think we'll get Burning Hands for Ham. Okay, Burning Hands is a cone spell of 15 feet of fire that comes out of your fingertips. Ham, it's a good one. If anybody else has anything that they want to preference, Charm Person, for sure. Let's put Charm Person down as an option. Charm Person, you can attempt to charm a humanoid you see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you're already fighting it. Oh, that's good to know. Charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance for a full hour. All right. Full hour. Catapult. Choose one object weighing 1 to 5 pounds within range that isn't being carried. The object flies straight up in 90 feet direction of your choosing before falling to the ground, stopping early if it impacts against a solid surface. Up to 90 feet, not 490 feet. Creature has to make a dex saving throw. If not, it does take 3d8s of bludgeoning damage. It's pretty cool. You do, and you already have Hellish Buke as a reaction, which is really, really good. All right, so far we've got Burning Hands, Charm Person, and Catapult to choose from. What else? I'm gonna recommend you don't use Detect Magic, because I think with your proficiency in Arcane, I would give you that as a roll to investigate the presence of magic. What are the... Okay, we're going to have to put Mage Armor as an option. So this is a magical buff if your Constitution's shit. And Shield. Okay, and there we are. I think Thunder Wave is another popular one. And Expeditious Retreat. Find Familiar was another one. Okay. Back from an ad. Mage Armor only raises your AC. Exactly. All right, so we're going, we've got 3 spells. We'll do 2 from first level, 1 from second level. These are the ones you're gonna have to choose from. I'm happy to give you 10. Let me just, I'm gonna put Hideous Laughter down because it's fun. Someone may enjoy it. You make someone find things so funny that they burst into a fit of laughter and fall to the ground. I just think it's fun. All right. Top 2. The top 2, I'm gonna actually give you guys the ability to vote twice. In this one, can I do that? Oh wait, hold on, no one vote. Okay. See, I should have done prep for this. I just want you guys to be able to vote twice. And of course, what else do we have? Find familiar. We asked for charm person. Burning hands. I think that was it. I don't think I've missed any. All right. You can vote twice. Haha! I did it! I did it! Sorry, it's just all over the place. Oh. You just gotta get this done. Top 2. Top 2 will get chosen. So you can vote twice. I was thinking about having all of these set up in advance, but I wanted you guys, if there was any that you really wanted, to be able to shout them out and add them. Look at it go. Remember, you can all vote twice. So far, it looks like charm person. Remember, you have friends. Do you want to have charm person and also have friends? Would you like the opportunity to go back and choose a different cantrip? We currently have ties between Mage Armor, Expeditious Retreat, and Burning Hands. We've had 8 votes. Would anybody like to come in and be the tiebreaker? So we definitely got charm person. Are you sure you want to have charm person and friends? Oh, Ems, you'll be the decider. What do we vote? We're voting for the spells. Yes, thank you, lovely. Yes, okay, so we're choosing our spells as a wizard. So charm person has won. We need our second spell, and we currently have a tiebreaker between Mage Armor, Expeditious Retreat, and Burning Hands. So Mage Armor is the ability to magically boost your AC. You know what you roll to hit. As a very squishy wizard, that's pretty good. Expeditious Retreat, let me read that one out. Allows you to move at an incredible pace when you cast a spell, and then as a bonus action on each of your turns, you can take the dash action, so it lets you get out of dodge. And Burning Hands, I feel like we need to have Burning Hands, but I'm not going to influence anything. You shoot a cone of fire at your enemies for 15 feet. Added everybody. So that's all the shit on fire. 3d6 of fire damage. Half as much damage on a successful one. We need you to make a vote to be the tiebreaker. Where did those votes come from? Oh, Ham hasn't voted yet. So if you want to vote for Burning Hands, press 9. There's a catch with mage armor though. Can't wear armor. And I think as a wizard you could only wear light armor anyway. Scorching the earth? Alright, looks like we're scorching the earth, people. Last spell. Wait, did we learn them? Yeah, we did. Remember, as a wizard we can learn more spells, so we can switch them in and out, but just for the sake of this, Okay, so we had Charm Person and Burning Hands. And we're happy with having Friends and Charm Person. Okay. For this spell, for this final level 2 spell, let's go through some of the key ones, right? Acid Arrow. Being able to shoot a magical green arrow of acid that bursts when it hits your targets. It's a ranged attack. It does 4d4 acid damage, and then if they're still remaining in the acid, they get 2d4 acid damage at the start of every round. Pretty cool. Geethman wants Cloud of Daggers to be an option. Good choice. So Cloud of Daggers. You fill the air with spinning daggers that circle in a cube, and every person within that space takes 4d4 slashing damage. Or if they've got to pass through it, they take 4d4 slashing damage. It's a pretty cool one too. I'm gonna suggest Blur be another one that you can choose from. Just again, because we didn't get mage armor. So what this does is it makes someone perceiving you, it's an illusion spell, not be able to see exactly where you are. Imagine you're standing there like a blur, and every attack roll against you has disadvantage. It's a very good one.
I love my kitty cat, yes I do. I love my kitty cat, oh I
love you too.
And all I
Same
wanna
thought,
do is to
same
feed her lots of treats, feed her lots of treats, and kiss her little feet.
I'm not going to suggest Whole Person because you have Friends and Charm Person. I'm going to put Invisibility down for Ham because he doesn't know that he wants it. So Invisibility, obviously, what a person you touch or yourself, you can become invisible for up to an hour.
Bam, oh, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
Anything else anybody really wants? Scorching Ray. More fire-based spells. So another high damage spell. You create 3 rays of fire. You can hurl them at one target, several targets. Each ray does 2d6 fire damage. We gotta have Shatter. Oh, there's so many to choose from. You know what? Vote top 2. We'll keep them in our spell book. Yeah, we're gonna do top 2. Because Shatter is great too. A loud noise erupts from a point of your choice. Each creature within 10 foot of that sphere of earth-shattering noise must make a Constitution saving throw, or they take 3d8 thunder damage, or half on a successful save. It's a good one. We need to hit hard. This is what man said. I say to have some kind of defense spell. Yeah. Blur's great for that. Anything else? Anything else that people particularly love? Mirror image, then, if you want to have something that isn't blur to choose from as a defensive-based spell. Mirror image, so what you literally do is you create duplicates of yourself. They become 4 of you, and every time someone rolls to hit you, if they hit... here you go, you got 3 duplicates. If they roll a 6 or higher, you roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target to one of your duplicates. If you roll 6 or higher, that's an easy roll, it hits your duplicate, that duplicate disappears. When you have 2 duplicates, you have to roll an 8 or higher. You roll over an 8, it hits a duplicate, that duplicate disappears, and you take no damage until all of your duplicates are gone, or you don't make the roll. You get shadow clones, exactly.
Yes.
Shadow for sure.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and just to make it a nice 8 to choose from, because you guys don't have anything up within range, I'm going to give you the option of Shadow Blade.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So Shadow, you weave together threads of shadows to create a sword of solidified gloom in your hand. It's a magic sword that you have for up to a minute. You conjure it as a bonus action. It becomes a melee weapon that you have proficiency in. I'm just thinking as if you find yourself up, you don't have something like Shocking Grasp to be able to do a close range spell on somebody, hurt somebody. So it does 2d8 psychic damage. And you can throw it, but then it disappears as well. So I'll give you that option too. All right, you can vote twice, everybody. Choose your spells. Talk it out amongst yourself if you want to. If not, just vote. Just vote on what you want. Acid arrow, hurl, arrows of acid, cloud of daggers. Create a big 5-foot sphere of daggers that fuck up anybody in that space. Blur, make yourself incredibly difficult for your enemy to see. They don't know where you are. Everything is rolled against you with disadvantage. Invisibility, disappear. Scorching Ray, have 3 rays of fire that you can hurl at multiple enemies. Shatter, be able to shatter the earth around you with noise. And that is a good one because, again, you have half damage on successful saving throws. Mirror image, conjure multiple versions of yourself that you can direct all the damage to so you don't take any. And Shadow Blade, be able to conjure yourself a magical melee weapon that you're proficient in to be able to fuck people up close. How's that? How's that? It looks like we love Blur. I love Blur too. We need a clear second. Remember, everybody, you can vote twice. And you know what? I'm gonna do some DM fuckery and be like, we're gonna equip all 4 spells. We're gonna be able to choose from all 4 spells. Why? Because it's just us. It's just us. Right? So we're gonna have 2 first level spells, 2 second level spells when we play. And I'll fuck with the character sheet afterwards. Shadow clones for the win. Fuck that sword, we got fire. Oh my god. When we get to subclasses, we'll be able to use some martial prowess. I love it. Diablo, why do you think you're getting ganged up on? This music's making you want to fight a dragon? How good is it? Metal orchestral legendary fight music. Next week, I don't know if it'll be a dragon. Like I said, you've got 18 HP. I don't think you'll be able to fight dragons. Okay, we need a tiebreaker. We need a tiebreaker between Cloud of Daggers and Scorching Ray. Is there sneaky M's in the building to do a tiebreaker? How good is this music? It's so good. No worries, Winnie. Have a great night. Thank you so much for dropping by. Because no one wants shatter. Oh, that's not ganging up. I'm not saying we're gonna win, but it would be epic. It would be epic. It would be epic 5 minutes until it recharges its breath attack. Alright. The poll is done. We have Blur. We have Scorching Ray. We have Blur. And we have Scorching Ray. Ems just wants the world to burn. Okay. Now I'm just gonna give you guys one option. Since you have Charm Person, do you still want Friends as a cantrip? Yes or no? I don't want to overcomplicate. We should just go as it is, but I'm just giving you the option. And if you don't want it, I decide what it is. Do you want to keep, the question is, do you want to keep Friends as a cantrip? I feel like I might just be overcomplicating it. Look, you all made your bed. You can lie in it. We've got one vote. Fuck the Friends. Diablo wants to get rid of it. If we go against an enemy that's immune to fire, then all of our fire spells are basically useless. That's why I made sure that you had the ice cantrip. Get rid of it. I think you'll thank yourself for being able to do something else. Because if you really want to charm that person, you can use Charm Person. If you don't want it, and I'm going to finish the poll. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. We're getting rid of Friends. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. I told you that I would be choosing what it is, though. And I'm going to give you guys Shocking Grasp. Because I'm really worried that you don't have any up-close spells. And then also it's lightning and it's not fire. Amazing! We can move on! We are going to roll. We are going to roll for our stats. You guys are going to see all the rolls, right? We're getting whatever this first roll is what we're working with, yeah? I'm scared. You have, like, when I do one shots, I re-roll my die if I get to do rolled. If there is anything below an 8, we start again. Multi-rolls? All right. We'll do two groups. A 12. A 12. An 8. A 16. A 10. Or a 6. We gotta reset it. I said I wouldn't roll anything but below an 8. It's too hard when it's just you. A 12. An 8. A 13. A 13. A 12. And a 15. Not bad. Second group. A 10. An 11. A 10. A 16. A 12. or a 9. I like the second lot of rolls better, but if you want to be safer, the first lot of rolls is a lot more consistent. The second one, cherry picking is a thing. We'll go, you want to pick the top 6 from the 12? A little from group A, a little from group B. You know what? I'm gonna give you guys that. I will give you guys that because I'm very worried about you being so squishy. Two 12s, a 15, and a 16. Two 13s. All right. So because you're a wizard, right? We want... What do we use? It's our intelligence, of course. We're gonna boost up our intelligence, yeah? Super smart, big brain. Yeah? If anybody is disagreeing and has a strong opinion, pop it in chat. If not, I'm gonna assign these where I think they should go. You need to be smart. You need to be smart and you need to not be too squishy. Intelligence is 16. Got that. I think we probably should put our constitution to 15 because we're wizards. Yeah, and we need all the additional HP. Yeah, Geithman's got me. All right, and then it's pretty much of a muchness. Two 13s and a 12. We probably want charisma. I feel like you guys are going to be doing a lot of talking. Dex 13. Yep. I think that's good. I didn't know you could pick from both. And I guess the rest are 12s. Easy. Oh, wait. Apply. Apply? Is that how it works? That's good, people. That's good. Intelligence is the highest. We make sure our constitution's high too. Dex and charisma are our next two important, and then everything else gets dumped in a 12. Fuck talking. Are you guys gonna want to talk? I mean, when you make as many characters as me, you'll learn these things. All right, and we've got a couple of mods that are helping us. Charisma gets a racial boost. Intelligence gets a racial boost too. That's good. That's really good. That's good, guys. We're almost done. All right, backgrounds. All right, again, remembering we're already proficient in Arcana and History, so we probably don't want to be a Sage. But I have a pre-generated poll for a background. Now, don't think specifically about, oh, we need to have a convoluted backstory. We don't have time. We're just not going to be able to come up with a crazy backstory for our character. So more look at the proficiencies. Which would you want to be proficient in for this character? Don't be like, I need to have a criminal backstory. I need to have an acolyte backstory. No, we're doing these for the buffs. We're doing these for the proficiencies. So what do you want to be proficient in? Again, insight, ability to read people. Religion, ability to recall information about religious doctrines and disciplines and objects. Deception, being able to be, to lie and get away with it. Stealth, to be able to kind of slink around. It's probably not a bad one if you're by yourself, if I'm being honest. Being able to kind of slink around and be unnoticed and do things stealthily. Acrobatics, being able to, well, it's not athletics. Acrobatics is more being more like agile and dexterous and being able to evade things, jump from things. Performance, being able to perform successfully, from playing a magical instrument, entertaining a crowd, to I did a performance role once for pretending to cry, and I was like, how good's my acting? And pretending to cry and convincing this group of people that I'm I'm remorseful and in tears. So you can be creative with that. Yeah, history, recalling information about the past. Persuasion, being able to successfully persuade people into doing things and thinking things that you want. What is it with you guys and the ties? Oh, it doesn't matter because you can only have one, right? We're looking at being an acolyte, insight, and religion. This is where we've landed. I'm happy if you're all happy. All right, we are going to be an acolyte. We have proficiencies in insight and religion. Languages, I'm telling you, for this, it's at the moment, it's just not going to matter. It's not going to matter. So let's go Elvish and... because Elvish is always a good one to have. And what do they speak in the Underdark? Is it Undercommon? Dun, 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 dun. And that's it. I'm telling you, our alignment is going to be neutral. Our lifestyle is I'm going to give you guys money because you may need it. How are we feeling? I'm a happy. Can always add more with the feet later on. Exactly. Exactly. So
you don't jiggle jiggle.
We've got the basics.
You wiggle wiggle.
Oh, the cat. You don't want any money.
You want to dribble dribble.
You don't have to spend it.
Riding in my fear. You really have to see it.
Okay. Final more character. Oh wait, one last thing that we need to do before we actually start talking about our character itself. Right? You're feeling satisfied? I'm so happy. I'm not going to let you do this on your own. I want you to have a friend with you at all times. So I'm going to give you a companion. Not a familiar, but a companion. What does that mean? Well, if you don't take care of them, they can die. But you're going to get a pet. You're going to get a companion. You get to choose from the following: a cat, an eagle, a mastiff, which is a dog, or a horse. You get a buddy. Who would you like that buddy to be? Vote for what you want. All have their pros and cons. Vote Ham. Oh, baby, I'm surprised you didn't vote for the dog. You want an eagle? Eagle would be better for gameplay. So you get the eagle stat deck for the character. Yeah. Don't be booing Ham.
I love my kitty cat.
You do
yes,
like
I
bugs,
do.
too.
I love my kitty cat. Oh, I do. And all I want to do is to feed her lots of treats, and kiss her little feet.
So it'd be cool if you were a druid And you could actually have conversations with that bird, but instead you could probably understand each other's head movements. All right, we're finishing the poll. That's all we're doing. You have no love for nothing. Fine. We got an eagle. We got an eagle. Let's do the eagle. Is that here? Just a normal, not a giant eagle. Ah! It's only got a little 3 HP. It's only got a little 3 HP. You better protect that eagle. But it has advantage on perception checks, so you can get it to scout for you. Oh, ham. You can attack too if you needed to. Alrighty. Amazing. Cool. Final. Ham, stop it. Okay. So, we need names. Before we need names, we need a gender. Yeah? What gender is that character? Becky. You want to call the eagle Becky? What about Beaky? Becky the eagle? Oh, we're going with a lady? A lady wizard? Gosh, this music is good. Is that the way the cookie's crumbling? All right, we need to name her. We need to name her. What's her name? You don't know what it is? I just picked it. It means having no gender. Nymph. Oh my god. You're not role-playing as me. Thank you. You want to name her Synn? This is for your character. This isn't for the eagle. This is you. No. What kind of name is Iraq? Shalaya. Shalaya. Geeth, stop choosing names that are difficult for me to pronounce. Shalaya. Shalaya. Aria. You know what? I actually, if I'm being honest, I don't mind Synn because it feels a little gender neutral to me. Aki. Yeah, no, Geethan's just gonna like type a bunch of letters in and go, that's the name. Spell that. Say that, Nymph. You don't wanna. What about if we did this? Let's spell it that way, Synn, but S-Y-N-N. Because, you know, we're cool, we're hip. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
Yes. Yes.
Equipment, you guys are getting a quarterstaff.
Yes.
You're getting an arcane focus.
Yes.
You're getting an explorer's pack,
Yes.
right?
Yes. 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 Yes.
It's gonna give you an amulet. I don't want to be here all day.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, because you're an acolyte. I was like, why do we get this stuff? But yeah,
Yes.
It's you, your quarterstaff, and your eagle. Your backpack. You're getting a quarterstaff. Because you're a wizard, you need a staff to be able to do your power. And then you can also bonk people with it. Notice how you have no armor. Oh, that's fucking rough. That's fucking rough. Current HP is 18. Gotta be able to manage that. Hold on. You got an eagle. You have to choose the arcane focus in the arcane focus menu. Yeah, I just gave you an amulet. You can wear it wherever you want. Look, for this, because we can't go into detail with the character. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. So 18 plus the 6 from your constitution. We're actually gonna have 24. Let's round it up to a beautiful 25. Manual hit points, everybody. You got 25 hit points. Yes. So this is how we're looking. This is how we're looking. It's not bad. We're pretty smart. Constitution's not bad. Good for intelligence saving throws. Proficiency bonus is a +2. We've got defense to fire because we are a tiefling. We've got the 25 HP because we're being sneaky. Our armor class is 11. It's rough. It's rough. We've got our cantrips here, which is great. We've got a +5 already at level 3 to our hits. That's great. Proficient in religion, insight, history, and arcana. I reckon that's just like perfect wizard stats. Passive perception's pretty shit. That's probably going to come back and bite you in the butt a little. We don't have proficiency in any type of armor. I will give you a couple of daggers as well as your quarterstaff, just so that you've got a bit more stuff. Let's give you a dagger. Let's give you dagger. So you technically could have a dagger and a quarterstaff and go stabby stab. That AC hurts your soul. Oh, I said, oh well, mage armor was an option. You've got no one to blame but yourselves. All right, I'm super excited about part 2. Part 2 is we're going to use this awesome bit of software. Let's hide this poll. To create Synn. I just think it's cool. It's such a great name, Han. To create Synn, we're going to bring her to life and generate our character, right, with a piece of original AI generated art. We're going to create a beautiful character. I'm going to sneeze first. Hold on. Woohoo! All right. So this is stable diffusion, everybody. So we can use it to generate AI images of whatever we want. Now, content warning. Sometimes they're a booba. Sometimes they're a pain. We try to negate that from happening, but it happens from time to time. So I'll give you an example. We have a number of different models to choose from. I feel like the best one for our purpose is going to be called Azoivia. What we can actually do is we can input text in this top section here about what we want it to generate. So this is what we want it to generate. And then in the negative prompts here, we can say, don't include this. Right? So really, really simple. Yeah, we get a couple of nip slips every now and then. But so for example, if I was gonna write woman with a black cat in a red dress. All right, these are a number of different parameters. I guess for the sake of this, I'll just manage those. You don't need to know what they are. But just broadly speaking, for those who do care, sampling steps is the number of steps that we allow the AI tool to generate the image in. So in 20 steps, we're going to get an image that sticks way more closely to our description here. In terms of the generation of all the different images that it does, to 50, where it's going to be pulling on like 50 different sources to create it. So it takes a bit longer. It can get a bit more intricate and everything, but for the purposes of this, we'll just kind of see what we generate. Height and width is the size of the image. So we start off quite small. You'll see that the images will look quite basic. And then as we create a bigger image for us to use, we'll get more detail as we go. Batch count is the number of, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, batch count is the number of images, right? So we'll get 4 images to choose from that are generated. So let's just see what happens. You can see it's taking the prompt woman, black cat, red, and dress. And it's generating these images for us. Just put not say, oh, well, we were okay here. So you can see they're not perfect, right? It's all a bit Hmong because it's just creating us a basic, really small scaled image. From here, we would choose the one that we like the best. And then we would start to refine our detail. You know, we won't get a cat that looks like it's, you know, I don't know, possessed right here. This one's given her cat ears. It's made her the cat. These are some really interesting looking weird cats. Here, it's blended her hand into the cat. AI is never going to be perfect, right? So we would choose one that we liked the most. I mean, look at this leg situation here. AI is funny. There's a way to tweak all this stuff, but yeah, that's what it would generate. We went man in a steampunk suit and wearing an eye patch. See what that does. You can give her black skin. Yeah, you can give whatever you want. I'm just giving you an example, right, of what it does. Again, these are going to be a little bit Hmong. We've got a dude, steampunky kind of vest. We would obviously need to refine this eye. It's kind of giving this weird Batman mask. And then a weird eye patch line. Again, it's clearly not reading what I mean by eye patch, so I'm gonna have to go back and specify that. It's getting all of these wrong. But the suits are pretty cool. Like, what is that? Anyways, what do we think our first step should be to creating our character? So we're gonna obviously put female, tiefling. Now, tieflings, you guys have made my work cut out for me. Tieflings are hard. I spell I before E? E before I? No. Female tiefling, right? It's really cool. Doesn't have to be Caucasian. Female tiefling. What is she wearing? Use demon? Okay. Female demon. Man says fire. You might need to help drive this a bit because you're familiar with this too. So female demon, wizard, quarterstaff, dragon, dragon, scale, dress. So we don't want wings. Tail is fine. We don't want not safe for work. We don't want a male. We don't want children. What kind of clothes are they wearing? Well, you're a wizard. Are you wearing robes? Do you have a cape? Are you more a practical adventurous sort of wizard? Are you wearing more of like you know, like leggings and boots, course and a corset? Are you going for that kind of look? You're just wearing a nice dress. Are you wearing leather armor? Let's just see what this produces, just so we can see if we're on the same track with this demon. Okay. All right, that first one, that has potential. Leather armor. All right, we can put leather armor. We'll generate it again. Don't know what happened there, but you can see where it's going, where it's starting, right? All right, dragon scale dress, also leather armor. I'm not sure if we're gonna get the dragon scale. Yeah, this first one's not bad. Let's send that to image just to hold on to it, but let's see what we get if we generate with leather armor. What color do you want her hair to be? Remember, my lord, it's for the next stage, my love. Tanned skin, blue hair. This one we'll put in brackets so it pays attention to it. It can be difficult to get. Oh, you guys. You guys. You guys. All right, don't take into the detail. Look at the positioning. Look at the type of clothing it's generated, not the details of the face. That's pretty cool. We can't combine images fully yet. This one's also cool. Look at her armor here. We'll fix the face. Look at her. She's got some nice thick legs here. You love her? Nah, I'm not as much of a fan of that one. Wait, this one? 1, 2, 3, or 4. And I'll show you what we can do with her. This one. Yeah. Look at these legs, man. 3? 3? All right, I'll show you what we do. All right, we send her an image to image. Yeah? We send her to image and image, and now we get a bit more detail. Please don't die, computer. Resize by scale. So let's get 4 of her. Now, my love, I forgot where we put the Laura's in. Let's just generate and see what happens. 3, 3, 3. All right, we're gonna work with her. So now you can see we're getting more detail now. Yeah. And so you keep refining and refining until you get something that's pretty damn close to what you want. All right, let's see. You can see it's getting better, right? Face still needs some work. So here she's got a sword, staff. Looks a bit denim-y. And again, we can also tell it how far we want it. So you can see a change in the clothes, right? Belt, Bit more light blue, the armor. Here's where it's taken that dragon prompt ham. And it's kind of given us these jagged edges. You can see the scale in the like the dragon scale skin in these arm warmers. I think this one's really cool. She's got belt loops here. Bit more of like a leather kind of corset. Yeah, this one's good, right?
Boom, bam, bop, bada
And then
bop,
here,
boom,
again, see her a bit different. Again, it's still taking that kind of scale in the arm plates here. Not as jagged in the thing. She's got a bit of, see, I don't mind this kind of stuff. I like when they make it like she's dirt. She's bit battle worn. She's got some kind of lace on her leg here. Yeah, this one's pretty good too. And then lastly, this one. She's got the belt. Again, some kind of like blue tattoo stain on her skin. Sword, staff. See, because of the delay, I don't know which one you guys like. So, again, I don't know how it does that. Never mind. Or the other option is, or we generate again, right? So if you're like, yeah, none of these really capture it for me, we'll generate again. I like 2 and 3. So again, if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can pop her back through and process her a bit more. We can see if we can try to get a bird. You like 1 and 3. 1 and 3. 4 looks good. I vote for 1, I vote for 3, I vote for 4. You like the sword. She doesn't have a sword. 4 does look good, but I don't like how the weapons are in the hands. We can try to fix that. You like longer hair? Tell you what. It's hard, isn't it? We can also get rid of stuff as well. So we have a vote for all of them, which I love you guys for. Let's generate again. We're gonna go long blue hair. I'm gonna get rid of the quarterstaff, right? And let's just... Wait, where did our horns go? You guys were so busy looking at her booba, you forgot the horns. We're a tiefling. Here we go. There, I was wondering about that too. You should have said something. Oh, hello. This one, hello. Definitely getting the long blue hair now. Look, a random horn here. You're looking at her armor. I don't know what's happened to her ear. We can fix that. That one looks pretty good, right? She's got some tattoo here. Definitely giving me tiefling vibes, right? Her skin's almost tan to the point of being a little bit orange, which tieflings can be. I kind of like the hair on this one too. That's a bit weird. We can fix that. But the hair flows nice on this one. You don't care about it, yeah? All right, let's go. Okay, we all reacted to that one. So let's image to image this one. So you can see we're now honing in on this. I'm not going to resize it up by too much because my computer might shit itself. What we'll also do is we'll also save this in case we need to bring her back, because what it'll do is it'll always save these prompts. All right, let's generate her again based on this. You can go all the way up to 2, my love. I could, but I think my computer will die. Could be. If it breaks, he'll fix it. We don't have mending. So you see our detail? Ooh! That's what your guy does. Again, don't look, big fix. Okay, we've gone a bit more plate armor at the top here. I like this one. That one gave her a tail. Which tieflings do have. And then the last one, she looks a bit more aggro. Still cool armor though. She looks a bit like Maleficent. Yeah, in some of them she's got very angular features. Do we like how she's panning out? I think I'm vibing with this one, but I like this armor best. Yeah, we like the way she's looking. Amazing. Do we have a preference? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Oh, thank you, baby. 1, 2, 3, or 4? 4? You like the Maleficent vibes? Kind of like 3, 2, but 4 looks amazing. Okay. That's 2 votes for 4. It's the armor. Yeah. All right, so we'll save that one. All right. Now, send image to image. She'll appear here. Okay. Send to in paint as well. Okay, so what we can do now, if we're like, okay, we really like her, we can actually start to like craft, like focus on specific things. So that's actually, as far as AI hands go, that one's actually really good. This is okay, but we want that to look like either a dagger or a staff, right? That's what she's got. So if I do this. It's been a little while since I did this. 2. Can't get down the very bottom there. Please let me go down. We'll crop the bottom. If I do that, okay, and I go only the masked section, no, whole picture, and I'm going to fill this section in here. We have saved her. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's see if it'll fix this section for us. The armor is really cool. Batch count, batch size. Wait, wrong one? It's okay. So you can see it's taking more time now. Oh, it's just blanket getting rid of it for us. That's probably not a bad call either, to be honest, to save a version of this. So I chose fill. So what it's going to do is it's going to just fill in that space for us. If we go original, it'll go to our original prompts and we'll actually be able to now specify what we want that to be. But it's good to get a version without it, I think. Hey, handsome. It's warm in here. Get some food? Thank you. I think we're close. I think this didn't take anywhere near as long as I thought. Thanks, babe. I love this blue that it's just done by itself. This like blue tattoo on her orange skin is really cool. It's taking a while because oh, we've scaled it up again. I didn't mean to scale it up again. As soon as it gets over 1,000 by 1,000 pixels, it gets a bit choppy. It looks so good. We can fuck around and just create some other stuff. I can show you some of the other stuff I've created. Hold on. While this is happening in the background, let me show you some other stuff I've made. This was a Dragonborn that I made. That's pretty cool. Blue markings do look really good. This was like an Asima druid. So she's got the wings. I made her too. Asima druid. Please, sure you put this on YouTube, please. What do you mean? Sorry, what do you mean? Made this cool fire wizard. Using stable diffusion. Please put it up. Okay, this will be like session 0 for the campaign. I'll pop it on YouTube. Oh, this guy? Like a drow with a crow? Let's have a look what we got. Yeah, so you can just see now it's filling in this, so only this section will have changed. So you can, oh, that's by far the nicest hand. Let's have a look. That one's got a nail on it. I think, yeah, this one by far is the nicest hand. So I'm going to save us a copy of that one. Send that to image, send that to InPaint. We'll get rid of, oh, nope, send to InPaint. Okay, so now we've got that in image to image. This is our original image. We can try to start fucking with it if we want. So did we want with an eagle on her shoulder? Ooh, we have this saved. Don't worry, we can come back to her at any point. We can come back to her at any point. Let's see if we can get this eagle. That dude looks sweet. Yeah. Is it doing its thing? It's just gonna take a second. I don't know why it's taking a minute. It's probably getting a bit chockers. Yeah, that guy's cool. This is a warrior on a horse. I don't really know what's going on with the knives here, but it's just kind of cool. I'm gonna try to add the bird. We'll just see what happens. Here's a purple tiefling. I don't know why there's a thing of hair here. These were just as I was generating stuff. Oh yeah, I must have got rid of it. There he is. It's pretty all right. Oh, Ham, I think you really like these ones because I know like you like that aesthetic style of all like the shit that flies everywhere. What about her? She's pretty cool, right? So used her again using stable diffusion. A fire cat or a snake? We can make it a phoenix. Yeah, I thought you'd like all the flowy stuff. And there's like another version here. And so you can, we're doing like a super simple makeup, but you've got all these things called lauras that you can add in that tell it exactly what types of art and styles to draw from. I got this chick, she's one of my favorites. So yeah, these are all just using stable diffusion. Hey Dakota, thank you so much for the lurk. How are we going? 66%. I don't think it's done anything. It's interrupted. I don't think it's doing the right thing. Interrupt. I mean, if we use her, we can't complain, right? She's pretty awesome. What happened here? All right, we got, oh, that's interesting. This is okay. So this is the thing that now takes hours to refine because we've done a basic and I think the basic's what we're going to go with. But where'd the arm go? It's starting to get confused now. It doesn't quite understand why we're suddenly trying to add a bird. It's a weird bird purse. Don't know what happened to that one, but we've got a bit of a thick knee happening.
What's going on in here on this day?
Yeah, I know. So this is where it starts to go a bit crazy. We can try to do InPaint. And if we go original and like, what if we like blacked this area out for like a bird? Is it gonna do it? a nice little eagle flying in the background there-ish, right? And we want an eagle with wings. Oh, that must have confused the shit out of it, saying we didn't want wings, right? Only the mast area. Oh, we don't want to resize it. Let's have a look. Yeah. He's not here. I put mans into AI and then I got it to generate a paladin. That's not bad, right? So you can actually put in images of people and then get them to, based on an image, generate something else. Yeah? It's never going to look exactly like you. It never is. This is when I put me in. It's always going to align you to whatever the models are. But yeah. He's not a bum, he's my baby. Oh, and this is the one that he loves. I put my image in when I had red hair and it generated this. Again, I don't look anything like this, but it just was like, oh, she has red hair. Oh, she has black glasses. Oh, she's wearing a black top. Oh, she's got boobs. So it's based on a prompt. I don't really have any other ones based on prompts. No. That's about it. Oh, mermaid. Oh, see here, I put M's in. And I just said, just change it just a very little bit. And it focused on her makeup. I put mans in. Very little bit. Oh, I Pixar'd us. Terrifying, right? Terrifying. And then you can also do really cool stuff like landscapes, fantasy landscapes. You know? Really cool. And then you can do dumb stuff. I was like, yeah, puppies and fries. You know? Oh, and like, you know, like just different art styles. Oh, I got into horror stuff too. All right, let's see how we're doing here. There's a couple eagles in the background. There's an eagle. There's a couple. Okay. I think we can work with this. So like if we now removed this eagle and we just had this in the background, I think that'd work. You want to try that? I want to try that. Which is the best one? They're a little bit funny.
You know everyone is talking on the scene.
Opinions on Ugg boots. I'm Aussie. I fucking love Ugg boots. It's doing the eagle a little dirty. I just want one eagle. One eagle. Let's try it again. How are you doing? Which ones do I have? So this place, there's a little tiny country town called Millthorpe that was about 30 minutes out of the town that I used to live in. And there was just an Ugg boot seller on the side of the road, like on the main road. Black Ugg boots. You did. You've missed the character, but we're about to do a an overview. At the moment, we're creating her. So she is female Tiefling Wizard, who specializes in fire magic, and your companion is an eagle. I really thought it was going to be a dog, but it's an eagle. I think we got better last time. Why is it so small? It's really putting it in the background. It's really putting it in the background. This little dude going in the background. How did you sleep though, Meerkat? How did you sleep? I was going through some of my stable diffusion images. Oh, this one? Tell me who this reminds you of. Does that remind you of any? I think she's amazing. It's another like demon tiefling without horns. I don't know, chick that I made. But there was a celebrity that I put in as a prompt. It was Megan Fox. I think you can see it if you look for it. Your alarm watch was buzzing, and I'm like, why the hell is it buzzing? Sorry, I pressed cancel. All good, all good. Look, next week's the fun week. Looks a bit like Billie Eilish. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. And then I had this this king. He's not doing so great. He looks a bit sick in the eyes. All right, what birds do we got? Oof. I don't... Why? That's not even a stick. What is going on there? All right, so this is our character, Meerkat. She's got a tiefling. I think I like the idea of maybe she has horns, but it looks like they've been wrapped or something. Like armor on the horns, maybe? Like, that's cool. Doesn't look like straight bone horn. But she has an eagle, and I'm just trying to see if there's a way that we can not make it look like a massive derp fest. I don't like any of these. Let's try something else. A whole picture. Let's try it this way. She looks like the streamer Sydneyan. I don't know who that is. Oh, but her name is Synn. Oh, did I see Nymph read the message you made about Pixar? Hold on, that Pixar Nymph, you look like you could have been the child of the man from the movie Up. Really? Hold on. Where was that? Where was that? The child of the man from the movie Up. Yeah, I can see it, I guess. I can see it, I guess. Her name is Sid. Look at the jawline. Okay. That thing said, fuck your bird. Well, I don't think it's even generating a bird now. I want you to put a bird here. It's, yeah. We might not have time. But yeah. That's, you can just do so much cool stuff. I think they have a tendency to look a little bit young. I always try to feel like I need to try and make them look older, which is why I'm totally stoked on her. She doesn't look like she's 12. This is pretty, again, this one looks a little older. I keep all the versions that I make. As well. This was really hard to make. Oh, shit, I didn't realize that I'd changed the ratio. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, making... I had to go and like that was a glove and we made it a furry glove. She's got a little tail. I couldn't get the hair on... It can't do hair on boobs. I wonder why. But yeah. And I've made some saucy-ish ones too. I think that we'll get away with this. So like elven, queen, human slave. Let's just not linger on that too long just in case. Dude. All right. Do we got... I mean, it's like the birds in the clouds. Be lazy. So it now thinks that's a... It now thinks that's... we might not get the eagle. We might not get the eagle. And that's totally fine. Because, you know, it might die. But I'm super happy with her. So if we go back to Synn... Thank you, my sweet. And we go manage our character levels. Even if the eagle isn't in there, it's fine. It could be a giant eagle. The eagle's a companion. Browse. Where do we have her? Here. Set portrait. If you want to see her, that's her. Pretty cool. The bird's gotta go. And if we go here, this is our character. Synn, Tiefling Wizard. We are level 3. Armor class of 11. 25 HP. Which is not great. And I'm thinking I might beef up the stats for your eagle too. We're crazy with intelligence. We're pretty decent on charisma, wisdom. We've got horrid passive perception. Horrid. We don't even have very good perception skills in general. That's okay though. We have a quarterstaff and we have a dagger. We also have these 3 cantrips, which are amazing. Firebolt, Ray of Frost, and Shocking Grasp. So we got our fire, our ice, and our lightning. We have Hellish Rebuke as a reaction. Oops. Arcane Recovery. Once per day when you finish a short rest, you can choose expended spell slots to recover up to a combined level of 2. Which is so good as well when you're playing by yourself. Sculpt spells. When you cast an evocation spell that affects other creatures you can see, you can choose a number of them equal to 1 plus the spell's level. The chosen creatures automatically succeed on their saving throw against the spell and take no damage. That's kind of like that sorcery, that meta magic spell where you can do a subtle spell. Not subtle. It's not specific. What's the some S? But it's the area effect spell, and you can choose not to hurt people. So that'll be really good with your eagle, basically. Look at our attacks, our actions. Yep, our bonus action. Having that as a reaction is great. Let's see all of our proficiencies. Anyways, I'm gonna make this a trigger in chat. So as of next week, you'll be able to ! character, and it'll link you to our D&D Beyond character sheet if you want to suss them out and track in real time how anything's going. If not though, I wouldn't get too crazy about it. This is just kind of a nice to have, so we have an idea of what our character is and what she's good at. But in general, it'll just be give me a D20 to guide the story. We're not gonna be going too real crazy. You mean a command? That's the one. Not a trigger, a command. So yeah, that's it. And this is how you use Stable Diffusion. I'll show you one other thing. So let's do I'll show you another thing. So I want to show you what some of these different models are like, because they're like batches of models. Controlled spell, that's it. Keith is all over it. So in Stable Diffusion, if I was like female, rogue, hooded, cape, daggers, long black hair, green eyes, full body, curvy. All right. Let me generate her. Oh, I like that it's put her in green. I didn't. Oh, green eyes has put her in green. I don't mind that. All right. So let's just go with this one for now, just to give you an example. All right. And now a generator again with a bit more detail. The final product actually isn't that far, my love, from what we had. It is, we tried to get an eagle to work. We couldn't, but this is her. This is the final product. This is Synn. So we tried to get an eagle. It didn't work. We opted for no weapons so that we wouldn't have to worry about what she's holding. Gives her flexibility. But she is our Tiefling Wizard. You mean I could have put... Yeah. I could have. So look how she's like got thicker hips. It's purposefully giving her that hourglass. Right? None of these are perfect. But this is the style. This is that Azoya. If I choose... Alright, Disney Pixar cartoon, right? This is gonna go crazy. This is gonna be nuts. And I go, cool, generate that for me again, please. You can. I can make her a big, beautiful woman. But just these are the different different model packets now. So you can see now she's gonna come out like a Pixar character. Hope you guys have just enjoyed this very unconventional stream. I could go... Viral Fusion is the very... Oh, cyber realistic? Cyber realistic. This will be interesting too. This has been amazing. Oh, I'm glad you've enjoyed it. And so now this one is going for more realism, because it'll pull from a bunch of models that are a lot more realistic photographs. That's all I wanted to show. If anybody's interested in Stable Diffusion, this is how I make all of my D&D characters. It's how I've even made some of my landscapes. So you don't just have to do people, you can do places. Let me... So for... Oh wait, let's just look at her. So you can see, again, we need to refine it from here. She looks a bit derp. But you can see how we're getting that realism. Like that could be a photo. We're getting there. Yeah. Like that wouldn't take much. And you can even tell like the backgrounds now are much more realistic. But But yeah, you can do them to make landscapes. So for example, this is a location in my D&D campaign that I made. This is another location in my D&D campaign that I made. So yeah. But that's her. That's Synn. We are going to play with Synn next week. Next week. So yeah. We did it. That's it. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you for sticking around. This is probably the driest of all things because we had to create our character, but now that we have them, next week we shall start our journey. Thank you for the lurk the whole time. Did you see what our girl ended up looking like? So next week we're gonna we're gonna kick off the story. It's gonna be heaps of fun. She looks very cool. I love it. I love that you guys also steered us in the direction of making a character that didn't look very childlike. I find that Stable Diffusion spits out a lot of like kitty looking girls, and I like that she's a woman. Like I feel like she's like my age, in much better shape, and she's fierce looking, and she's her and her eagle. And who knows what awaits? You need to play with AI more. Oh, I love AI so much. Yeah. So that's how we've been making pictures of you eating cheese, M's, stuff like that too. The other one that I really recommend, if Stable Diffusion looks way too complex and you want somewhere easier to start, Midjourney. And you can actually join the Midjourney Discord server, and I think you get to generate like 50 images for free. And what it literally does is you type into chat the prompt that you want it to generate, and then Midjourney does it in the background, and it spits out your image back into chat. And they're pretty good. They're pretty good. And again, you can refine, but you just do it all within Discord. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. All right. Amazing. Let me put the character sheet in chat. Where the frig shareable link? I will have this in a command next week. So as of next week, we'll have character sheet commands, we'll have story commands. We've already got our, that's how he made you a sneaky sneak too. Yeah. But she's cool. She's cool. I'll give the disclaimers next week when we start that, yeah, we're going to have the stat sheet. It'll be good for you to kind of check in with her and stuff. But a lot of the times, just for the ease of chat, we're going to be doing like a lot of just basic rolls and stuff. We're not rolling on D20. I want you guys to roll. I'll tell you what the modifier is, and we'll go from there. If you choose to cast spells, we now have our spells to choose from. I'm going to play around in that character sheet to see if we can equip all spells. In our spell book, I want us to have access to all 4 that we prepared. Which it's showing me that we do. Amazing. Alrighty, everybody, you cast Wish. Can't cast Wish, my love. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's all good. It's all fine. Okay, I have loved hanging out with you all so much. Ems, if you ever want to talk AI or anything, please hit me up. I will talk about it all day. I realized that I changed to something and you guys couldn't see, but that's fine. Let's see if there's someone to raid out to. I actually have no idea who to raid out to. Is anybody playing D&D by chance? Not that I can see. Who are you?
Well, look,
Oh, this is a New Zealand troop. Okay. Let's start that raid. Alrighty, everybody. Love your faces so much. Hopefully this time next weekend I will let you know if PAX is ahead and I get my tickets. This time will change next week too. Fair warning, but it'll all be in my Discord. It'll be updated in my schedule and everything. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. Thank you so much for doing character creation with me. I'm so excited to get into the actual story next week. I got a little bit of homework to do now that I know what character you're playing. So let me do my DM magic, and I will see you all this time next week. Or if not, there will be notices in Discord. Take care, everybody. Have a great one. Bye. All right. Bye, everyone.